Morning, it's Vicky from Freeform Limits. I apologise for the camera being this way round today, but my arms are aching from doing some strenuous Pilates. It's easier to hold my phone up this way. I am going to get myself a selfie stick because that would be the best way of taking you on a walk. But today I wanted to talk about decisions. Oh, I'm going to have to turn around. Dog's getting me in a tangle. I often get caught up in decision making, and I know it's something that I often come up against or come across with clients. So the question I want to answer is how do I make the right decision, or a question around that kind of thing. And so I want to look at how decisions are actually made, because we often get caught up in the idea that I've got to make a decision. I've either got to do this or I've got to do that. I can't decide. We flip-flop around in the mind. Should I do this thing or should I do that? One moment I want to do this. The next moment I want to do that. So how do I make the right choice, the right decision? How do I make that decision? And if this is resonating with you, then I want you to just look at a decision that you have made in the past. Might be what to eat for breakfast. It could be whether to have tea or coffee. It could be a really big decision that you've made in the past. And I want you to have a look honestly at how that happened, because I suspect there'll be an idea that I made the decision. Well, I did it. I wrote down the pros and cons. I thought about it a lot. I talked to people. There'll be a story about what you did. But I want you to actually look at it without that kind of filter. How did the decision actually happen? Like, what was the actual process of the decision being made? And I would offer up to you that at some point, one or other thought became more strong, I guess, more desirable, and then that thing was done. So if you look at what goes on when there's this idea that we need to make a decision, it's a lot of thinking, a lot of thought. Should I do this? Should I do that? And then the actual decision happening is another thought. I'll do this, or I'll do that. And so what I'm pointing to is that there's nobody kind of making that choice. It's just one thought becomes more dominant than the others, and then action happens or doesn't happen. I just invite you to have a look at this in your own experience, to see what's true without all of the ideas and beliefs we have about there being a me who makes decisions, who makes things happen. What's actually going on? Is there a me that makes decisions about what happens, or do thoughts just become more predominant and then a decision gets made? So I'll leave you with that today. The sun is blinding me. We've got glorious sunshine again. And I will see you for another video at another time. If you've got any questions, as always, that you'd like me to answer, then pop them in the comments or get in touch with me. I'd love to address anything that's not clear to you. Sending lots of love. Bye.